Ever feel like you're walking on eggshells around someone, but you can't quite put your finger on why? It's that subtle, draining feeling that leaves you questioning yourself. Today, we're diving deep into the less obvious signs of narcissism. These aren't the loud, grandiose behaviors you see in movies. These are the quiet, everyday tactics that can slowly chip away at your confidence and peace of mind. Recognizing them is the first step to protecting your energy. So, let's get into it. First up, they generously help you, but they never, ever let you forget it. Picture this. They do one small favor for you, something a friend would do without a second thought. But for the next 6 months, it becomes their emotional leverage. They cash in on it like it's a mortgage payment. Every time you have a disagreement, or they want something from you, they'll bring it up. Remember that time I helped you move that couch? You owe me. It wasn't a gift. It was a down payment on your future compliance. True kindness doesn't come with an invoice. It's given freely. When a favor feels like a contract you unknowingly signed, you're likely dealing with this subtle manipulation. Next, they ask questions that aren't really questions. It's a classic move that's easy to miss. You think they're engaging in a normal conversation. They ask, "So how was your day?" You start to share. Maybe you had a tough meeting at work. But before you can even finish your sentence, they jump in. "Oh, a tough meeting. That reminds me of this one time when my boss was being completely unreasonable." Suddenly, your experience is just a springboard for their story. The conversation always, and I mean always, circles back to them. Their questions are not about understanding you. They're invitations for you to provide them with a topic they can use to talk about themselves. It's a conversational hijack, and it happens so smoothly you might not even notice until you walk away feeling unheard. The third sign is the strategic apology. This one is a masterclass in manipulation. A narcissist rarely offers a genuine, heartfelt apology. Instead, they use apologies as a tool to end an argument or to make you look like the unreasonable one. The classic example is, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Let's break that down. It sounds like an apology, right? But it's not. The real translation is, "I'm sorry you're not emotionally strong enough to handle my perfectly reasonable behavior." Or even, "I'm sorry you didn't agree with me." They're not taking responsibility for their actions. They're putting the blame on your feelings. A real apology acknowledges their role in the situation, like, "I'm sorry I said that. It was hurtful and I was out of line." The strategic apology, however, is all about image management, not genuine remorse. Number 4, they get strangely irritated when you're relaxed. Have you ever been just chilling, feeling calm, happy, or content, and someone just has to poke the bear? You're laughing at a book, enjoying a quiet moment, and they'll come in with a passive-aggressive comment or a sudden problem that needs your immediate attention. Why? Because a narcissist thrives on drama and control. Your peace and contentment make them uncomfortable because it means you're not focused on them. They prefer you to be slightly off balance, a little anxious, because when you're unsettled, you're easier to influence and control. Your calm is a threat to their need to be the center of your emotional universe. They need to be the one who dictates the emotional temperature of the room. Fifth on our list, they turn compliments into comparisons. This is incredibly subtle, but so telling. You genuinely try to give them a compliment. You say something nice like, "Wow, I love your outfit. You look great." A normal person would say, "Thank you." But a narcissist will often respond with something like, "Yeah, I always try to look my best." Do you see what happened there? They took your simple compliment, agreed with it, and then used it to subtly rank themselves above you. It implies that while you might look nice sometimes, they always make an effort. It turns your genuine praise into an opportunity for them to reinforce their own superiority. It's a quiet way of saying, "Thanks for noticing I'm better." Number 6, they are allergic to being misunderstood. We all want to be understood, but for a narcissist, it's a matter of life and death for their ego. If you misinterpret their words or question their motives, even accidentally, they can become incredibly defensive and offended. They'll say things like, How could you possibly think I meant that? I can't believe you see me that way. They're not defending the truth of the situation. They're defending their carefully constructed self-image. Their reaction isn't about clearing up a simple misunderstanding. It's about the panic they feel when their mask of perfection slips, and they see a reflection they don't like in your eyes. It's a desperate defense of their fragile ego. Then there's number 7. They rewrite history in real time. This is also known as gaslighting, and it can make you feel like you're losing your mind. You know what happened. They know what happened. You have a clear memory of an event or a conversation. But when you bring it up, they will look you straight in the eye and deny it. Or worse, twist the narrative completely. They'll change key details, invent things that were never said, and insist that your memory is faulty. It's like watching a movie director reshoot a scene right in front of you, except it's your life. They're not just lying. They're creating an alternate reality where they are always right, always justified, and you are always wrong, confused, or overly sensitive. It's a powerful tool to make you doubt your own sanity. Number 8 is a strange one. They get jealous of attention that you're not even giving them. Think about it. You're just sitting there, scrolling through your phone, and you laugh at a funny video. Immediately they'll be like, "What's so funny? Who are you talking to?" There's an edge to their voice, an immediate suspicion. It's not just curiosity, it's jealousy. They are jealous of your phone, the person you're texting, the book you're rereading, anything that dares to capture your attention and exist in your universe without their involvement. They see your attention as a finite resource, and every ounce of it that isn't directed at them feels like a personal slight. Their world is so small and self-centered that they can't handle you having a rich inner life or external interests that don't involve them. Coming in at number 9, they always position themselves as the misunderstood hero of their own story. No matter what they've done, there's always a dramatic, elaborate backstory that justifies their actions. They messed up at work? It's because their boss is a tyrant who never appreciated their genius. They hurt a friend's feelings? It's because they were just trying to be honest, and people are too sensitive. They are simultaneously the victim of unfair circumstances and the brave warrior fighting against it all. It's a very efficient narrative because it allows them to escape all accountability. They are never just wrong. They are tragically misunderstood heroes, and you are expected to play the role of the sympathetic audience. Finally, number 10. They talk about loyalty far more than they ever show it. They demand your loyalty with an iron fist. You are expected to be their ride or die, to defend them no matter what, to have their back unconditionally. Your loyalty must be bulletproof, but their loyalty is incredibly conditional. It can dissolve in lukewarm water, the moment you are no longer useful to them, or the moment you criticize them or fail to meet their impossible standards. That loyalty vanishes. They will drop you without a second thought. They preach the gospel of loyalty, but it's a one-way street. They demand what they themselves are completely unwilling to give. Recognizing these signs isn't about labeling people. It's about understanding the dynamics that can be harmful to your well-being. If you find yourself in a relationship, be it romantic, platonic, or familial, that is defined by these patterns, it's so important to protect your mental health. Set boundaries, trust your gut, and remember that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, not control and manipulation. If you're struggling, talking to a therapist or a trusted friend can make a world of difference. You deserve to be in relationships that lift you up, not ones that drain you. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content on navigating relationships and personal growth. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.